in a quiet neighborhood outside Des Moines, Iowa. There lived a boy named Lucas Reed. Now, Lucas was 13, and he was pretty much average in every way you could imagine: average grades, average height, and his confidence was just average. Honestly, his teachers didn't expect much from him, and the coaches at school barely even noticed him on the field. Sometimes, Lucas himself would wonder if he was ever meant for anything special at all. One crisp fall afternoon, Lucas decided to try out for the middle school basketball team. He really practiced hard, giving it his all. But when the final team list was posted on the bulletin board, his name just wasn't there. He stood there, staring at that piece of paper for what felt like an eternity, long after everyone else had gone home. That night, feeling defeated, Lucas told his dad, "I guess I'm just not good enough." His dad listened, and instead of trying to argue or make him feel better with empty words, he said something simple, something that would stick with Lucas forever. "Effort builds excellence, not talent." Those words echoed in his mind. The very next morning, Lucas woke up before the sun, grabbed his basketball, and went to the old neighborhood court. The hoop was rusty, the net was torn, and the ground was full of cracks. He started shooting. He missed, and he missed a lot. It was frustrating, but he stayed. He kept shooting. Every single day before school, he was there. Every evening, after his homework was done, he was back on that court. It didn't matter if it was raining, freezing cold, or scorching hot during the summer. He just kept practicing. He didn't post about it on social media. There were no flashy videos. No one was there cheering him on. It was just him, the ball, and that rusty hoop. Months started to blend together. Slowly, almost without him noticing, things began to change. His shots became smoother, more fluid. His footwork on the court got sharper and more precise. And his confidence, it wasn't loud or flashy, but it was there, quiet, steady strength growing inside him. The next year, tryouts came around again. Lucas signed up. He felt different this time, not cocky, but prepared. He went through the drills, played his heart out, and then came the moment of truth. He walked up to that same bulletin board, and this time, when the list went up, his name was on it. He'd made the team. Now, let's be clear, he didn't become the star player overnight. In fact, he spent more time sitting on the bench than he did playing in the games. But he didn't complain. He watched, he learned, and he kept working. And whenever the coach needed someone reliable, someone who would never give up no matter the score, someone with pure grit, Lucas was the one who stood ready. He was the one the coach could count on. By the time he got to high school, Lucas still wasn't the most naturally talented player on the court. There were guys who were faster, who could jump higher, But he was, without a doubt, the most reliable. He was the hardest worker. He was the heart of the team. He showed up early and stayed late. His teammates respected him, not for flashy plays, but for his relentless effort. Years later, on his graduation day, his high school coach walked up to him, shook his hand firmly, and said with a proud smile, "Lucas, you earned everything you became." And that's the real lesson here. The one Lucas learned on that cracked court, and the one that you can learn too. Excellence is unsomething you reborn with. It's not a gift handed to you, it's built. It's built in those quiet, early mornings when everyone else is still asleep. It's built in the thousands of repeated efforts, the endless practice when nobody is watching. It's built in those moments when quitting feels like the easiest and most logical thing to do, but you choose to push forward anyway. So, if you're listening to this right now and you feel ordinary, if you feel overlooked, or if you feel like you're falling behind everyone else, remember Lucas. Remember his story. You don't need to be born special to start your journey. You just need to start. You need effort. Because that consistent, daily effort is what builds excellence. And that kind of excellence, the kind you earn with your own sweat and determination, is the kind that lasts a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiration. See you next time.